That's how we could lose, but I don't think it would be enough. And this run is ludicrously strong. So screw it. Let's do it. Just for fun. Let's go into ARQ. Thanks to the Prime sub in the 9 months. Lord Snow with 27 months. Hello, everybody. Stortoria said, how would my evaluation of Omamori change if it removed the next 2 curses rather than blocking them? That would allow effects like Ceramic Fish and Darkstone Puriapt to trigger. With a strict reading of the of the effects, it would also prevent it from blocking the Necronomic Curse and the Curse of the Baal, as those curses cannot be removed. So, removing the really cool thing that Omamori does, which is the only counter to the Necronomic Curse, does feel like kind of a bad, but it would definitely be nice for a Darkstone Puriapt Omamori synergy, allowing you to benefit from. You'd want to maybe reevaluate how Duvudal worked too. That's another relic that could certainly use a revision. That would also mean, yes, Parasite would still cause you to lose the 3 max health. Have I looked into Spell Rogue at all? I have looked a little bit at Spell Rogue. It's been getting a lot of recommendations. Feels like I should maybe play that soonish. Speaking of new games, we're going to check out Baalorlord tomorrow. There's been a lot of interest in that one as well. I see basically everybody in the Spire field is playing it today, so I might as well jump on that train and take a look at it. What's the lowest amount of max health that I have won with? I want to say 22. Approximately 22. Which is a silent who takes bites and apparitions. Pretty much automatically gets you about to 20-ish. Is Baalorlord tomorrow not sponsored? That's correct. No, I'm just checking it out because of collective interest. Viewers be warned, I'm not anticipating, based on what I've seen, that I will particularly enjoy Baalorlord, but I'm open-minded to being surprised, and I'm trying not to prejudge it too much. Do I have any experience in poker? Just a little bit. Not, no professional experience or anything like that. Any interest in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Privately, yes. I'm actually working through Final Fantasy VII Remake right now. Off stream. Ooh, 7 max health rare relic. And I've been rather enjoying that. So, I am interested in FF7 Rebirth. I'm not interested in acquiring it on release at full price. I did not pay $1 for Final Fantasy VII Remake, just to be clear. Dust Brigand, thanks for the Prime sub in the 9 months of support. Yeah, this is going to be a rare relic for me. Unless there's a really, really good snipe, maybe. There is super not. Yeah, give me the rare relic. Oh, that's a good one. I don't think anyone paid exactly $1 for it. Now, that's probably true. I'd buy that for $1. I think I got it through my PlayStation Plus membership somehow. I'm not 100% sure what feature exactly gave me access to it for free, but yeah, I didn't have to buy it. Choo-choo to a shot. So, with a fossilized helix, we can be pretty ambitious with our pathing. That means I could take on this Burning Elite if we want to. That's a pretty cool path, actually. Let's mark that in red. The Fight the Burning Elite Act 1. Open up your pathing for the rest of the game. Honestly, with a fossilized helix to start, this already feels like a very secure run. So it'd be rather hard to mess it up. That's not to say it's impossible, mind you. Is there any other path that even gets 3 elites? No. Okay, well that makes that easy then. Yeah, take the red path. Frostby Games with the Prime sub. According to Greek mythology, Chiron was half horse, half human doctor. This made him the centaur for disease control. No. That's great. I didn't get that until I said it out loud. That was good. And Long John, thanks for the 6 months of support. The Ironclad Streak Challenge has made you appreciate Clad a lot more, from your least favorite character to now your most favorite. I hope I can do the same process for the other 4 characters, so that by the end of it, Ironclad will once again be your least favorite character. Good luck. Fighting Hexaghost, right? Yeah. Cleave versus Perfected Strike. I think I'm more of a fan of Cleave on floor 1 than P-Strike. I don't particularly like this as a damage plan. This works more reasonably with Strength and is nice in Act 2 as well. Try Cleave early on today. It's also very nice for the harder Act 1 combats, which we'll likely run into a couple of. Not a curse for a Relic Believer here, especially not a Regret Curse, which will break our fossilized Helix, preventing us from absorbing a superpowered Gremlin Knob hit. That could be a bad thing. So I'll take a donut. Yeah, as soon as you reach late Act 2, that's when Perfected Strike starts to feel pretty bad. You know, with fossilized Helix, I bet we can take the flat damage for the Golden Idol here. We're currently at full health, which means losing 7 max health is a bit worse than usual. I don't really want to curse. What if we just take 25 here? We'll probably be able to heal 6 in each of these, thanks to Helix. And then with about 60 health, surely we still beat a Burning Elite, no problem, right? I think we can just get the free Golden Idol. A free 25% more money. If nobody got me, I know Helix got me. What a nice hand to have on turn 1 here. How close to a shop do you have to be to take the regret there? Pretty close. Pretty close, I would say. A couple floors. Semicolon, grats on killing the heart on A20 for the first time. Ironclad being the finishing character. Probably just a coincidence that you've been watching so many Clad runs. Surely, it's entirely coincidental. Beards and Bacon with 39 months, the triple baker's dozen. Sitting here trying to write jokes about monarchy, your kingdom for some good jokes. Flame Barrier is a pretty cool early block card. It does have some utility. If this is Gremlin Knob, it can let us save Helix turn 2. And in general is just quite nice. That said, I'm probably wanting to take a Headbutt here. Another card then with better than strike damage, and its ability to put a card back on top lets us recur Cleave or Bash or what have you, and I do like that quite a bit. With the Burning Elite coming up so soon, it seems pretty hard to justify the Flame Barrier. Let's take a Headbutt. That said, I very much do like Flame Barrier as an early addition to a deck on Clad. It's a really, really nice block card. I like any of the 2-cost blocks on pretty much any character. They're all quite nice. So, as predicted, we heal 6 from this fight. Get an attack potion. That makes the upcoming Elite a lot easier looking, and we can take a Carnage, Twin Strike, or Shrug It Off as well. I'm very happy with a Carnage. We want something that can hit Hexaghost pretty hard. And Carnage definitely fits the bill when upgraded. Is that true for the Protect on Watcher as well? A little bit less true for Protect. Trying to think if there's another 2-cost block on Watcher. Wallop's good. Deceive Reality. I consider Deceive Reality to be a 2-cost block on Watcher, and that one's really good. Protect is merely okay, but it's still a decent upgrade. Gets +4. Swivel. Swivel's pretty good. And there's also Spirit Shield, which is solid, but not an early game card. Do I feel like Knob gets easier on the Ascension that gives harder movesets to elites? The guaranteed 8 damage turn 2 feels a lot better than the big hit. Yeah, if you can beat Knob in 3 turns, the A20 Knob is actually easier. But that's only if you can pass the 3-turn check. If you're looking at a 4-turn fight, then you definitely want to not fight a 20 Nob. Although the thing that really makes Gremlin Nob scary past on A20 versus the lower Ascensions is not the forced pattern, but rather the increased strength per card you play. The increased strength per skill means it's no longer even vaguely viable to try to block against Gremlin Nob. Alright, this is not our ideal draw order, but this will do just fine. We get to spend 3 energy on attacks this turn, 3 energy on attacks next turn, and then Helix has our back. So this is fine. Definitely a very good fight for Helix. It just full-on saves 20. Hopefully we draw the Carnage again next turn. I might use the attack potion, see if we can get a kill. No, we did not draw the Carnage. That's probably going to require attack potion anyway, though, right? Because next turn we're going to deal... Let's see, reasonably. This turn we, what? Headbutt, defend, defend. Next turn we Carnage, cleave. We deal 13 plus 34, which is 47. And it heals for 6 as well. Yeah, we're going to need some help. Blood for blood looks good. We already established this does 34. Actually, 2 more than 34. So it's going to go to 1 health here. Yeah, we can kill it next turn. Take 10. That's good. That's a good attack potion. Stinky regen. Okay, we only paid 10 health to get through the Lagavulin fight. That's thanks to the power of Helix. This would have been 30 damage otherwise. We get a potion belt, meaning we can hold on to potions for a while. I've always liked finding this early. Offered a demon form. Interesting. I do like an early demon form. It's a scaling card, a way to get past our Act 2 boss in particular. Normally a very unwieldy card, but with a Helix, it's a lot easier to put in play. So I think I like this demon form quite a bit. The Agent Me, thanks for the Prime sub in the 2 months. Your second month here, and you've been having a fun time. You're welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I like my little cozy of the internet. My little cozy corner of the internet here. It's a fun place. We have fun here. So next is another elite. I'm wondering between upgrade Cleave versus upgrade this demon form immediately. Let's upgrade the demon form. Why not? That way I can upgrade a card from one of these fights going into Hexaghost. Yeah, a pretty okay demon form. Is this going to be another run where we end up removing demon form plus? Let's hope so. Last time I upgraded an Act 1 demon form, we removed it later in the run. Just straight up paid money to get rid of it. Love having +1 strength with Vajra. It's going to be really easy to click on strength boosted cards now. And we do get a Gremlin Gnorb. Greetings, Sir Norb. This is an unfortunate development. We have really no choice but to... Actually, it's better to strike 3 times than it is to bash strike, right? I think so. Let me double check. Bash strike would be 19 now, and then 15 next turn. So 34 versus 21 now. 10 next turn. 31. No, it is better to bash. Even with only 1 attack draw next turn. But yeah, we're going to take a full-on 24 to the face next turn. Nothing I can do about that. Well, I can block twice, so we can take 23. Oh well. We had hit points to spare. Look at that. 2 defense to save 1 hit point. Bottled Tornado. Okay, now that's interesting. I wonder what relic Gremlin Knob would have dropped if we had not taken Demon Form. If you don't have a power in your deck, the Bottled Tornado cannot spawn. So if we didn't have Demon Form, this would be some other uncommon relic. Specifically an uncommon relic. I wonder what it would have been. That's going to be pretty cool, though. Helix plus Bottled Demon Form is strength galore. Build your own Brimstone, pretty much. Nielzio2, thanks for the 19 months. I will have a good stream, thank you. And we can take a Sword Boomerang. That is a really good Sword Boomerang. It's also pretty good power through. I've been trying to get Ironclad A20 and you've been struggling. Do I have a rule of thumb for how many attacks I'm taking in Act 1? 3 to 5, usually. Not more than 5. And you should try to get rid of 1 or 2 strikes as you do. Alright, let's bottle that Demon Form. Elixir's kind of interesting. We should take lots of combats now, because I want to start filling this potion belt. Especially for Act 2, we want potions. Better potions than these, mind you. Maybe we could find 2 smoke bombs. Gritty Toothpaste, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Take a fight. I'd also like to heal a bit. Can you remove bottled cards? Generally speaking, no. Once a card has been bottled, it's no longer a valid target for removals. And most events won't be able to remove it either. That said, it is possible to remove a bottled card with a couple of effects. I think the Astrolabe can do it. Falling can't. Falling will never target a bottled card. Time for a block card. Oh, actually, but it might be time for a block card. So I had a revelation about Iron Wave recently. I decided that Iron Wave is a strength scaling card, like Twin Strike. Exactly like Twin Strike, in fact. Twin Strike says this is an attack card, and it scales with strength 1 extra time. Right? Instead of 1 time, it scales twice. Iron Wave is a block card that says this scales with strength 1 extra time. So it's a defend strike. Twin Strike. And so Iron Wave is a great card in situations where you've got good strength scaling, because it gives you a defensive card that you can still scale. Let's try it. I'm going to take Iron Wave over Shrug It Off. I know that feels weird. I'm going to play Demon Form here. Is my name based on the pagan god of Baal? Well, my name is based on the demon from Dungeons and Dragons. And Dungeons and Dragons has a long history of shamelessly stealing their names from mythological figures. I suppose my name is therefore based off the Irish mythological figure of Baalorlord? Not sure how it's pronounced in Irish mythology. But yeah, D&D steals all their stuff, so... Stole it from somebody who stole it from an old religion or whatever. I've not killed both of them. But why not Baalorlord? I have to defend here. That's fine. No flexing for me. Nope. Don't want Sing Red or Entrench either. Our final elite's going to be Lagavulin again. This time, there's Bottled Demon Form. That's going to be good stuff. Did the Jawworm incident permanently change how I play through the fight? I think the lesson was for Jawworm, turn 1 is silent. If you draw 3 strikes, you have to play at least 2 of them. That was the takeaway I feel like I got. For the Jawworm incident, exclamation point, Jawworm here has a video link. The beginning of our one of our silent runs in our world record rotating streak involved taking, I think it was 49 damage to Jawworm on floor 1. It was a bad time. Also, I owe the chat a dad joke for Maxim2K. Did you hear about the Ironclad who became a famous musical performer? He was even invited to play in Carnegie Hall. No refunds. That's a lot of strength. Do I generally enjoy the silent less than Ironclad or Defects? Yeah, I would say so. When I've been asked my favorite character in this game, I traditionally answer Ironclad or Defect, and I've never answered silent. So I think the conclusion must logically be that I prefer Ironclad and Defect to Silent and Watcher in terms of fun. But not by a huge margin. I do enjoy all 4 characters. Only had taken that Flame Barrier. Corruption here is quite something. This is a really bad Corruption, though. We just have 4 defense for skills. Didn't even take the Shrug. I don't think I want a second unupgraded Sword Boomerang. I guess I'm skipping. Feels bad. Maybe I should just take this Corruption and just have it be dead weight. That honestly feels like the correct answer here. Just take the Corruption and don't even care about it. Yeah, exactly. As Jobbert says, I can probably carry it, right? We have Helix. So surely I could just carry this thing around. I've also got Potion Belt, which will help a lot. And I am, like I said, going to keep taking combats. I'm trying to find potions. I'm also, at this point, trying to find skills or powers that interact positively with Corruption. Feel No Pain, Dark Embrace, that sort of thing. Boop. Just killed the Jawworm. Okay. Good talk. We're going into Hexaghost, right? I don't actually want to have 48 health. That's an even multiple of 12, and therefore causes Hexaghost's turn 2 attack to deal a pretty spooky amount of damage. Therefore, it would behoove us to take a single-digit amount of damage if we could. I think taking 3 is going to benefit us by 3 in the next fight, so let's do that. Take 3 on purpose here, just to have a little bit lower health for Hexaghost. Second Iron Wave. Really don't want unupgraded stuff. I would take an Iron Wave plus next act, though. I would. With all this strength, surely it seems that upgrading Sword Boomerang is the play here. This will allow us to slaughter the ghost pretty quickly. I'm going to completely free turn 1 to play this demon form. Easy peasy. Upgrading Bash also reasonable. But with a shockwave, with a Corruption in the deck, we're super clicking on the first shockwave we see. Duper duper. She only blocks for 4. 4 is okay. Does the deck still take Heavy Blade? Yes, I want 1 Heavy Blade. I think I would prefer 1 Heavy Blade over 2 Sword Boomerangs. Or rather, 1 Sword Boomerang and 1 Heavy Blade versus 2 of the same. I want Boomerang next turn, kind of. I don't think I need Carnage in this fight with Demon Form now. 29. No, this is still more, right? All right. Just kill it. No boomers. Doesn't matter, just kill it. Okay. We cleave our way through Hexaghost without too much trouble. We're offered a Fiendfire. Fiendfire is pretty sweet here. Scales like crazy with strength. It gives us good incentive to pick up card draw. And better incentive to pick up exhaust energy. At what strength should you start preferring Heavy Blade over Sword Boomerang, says Ja. 0 is my answer. I just prefer Heavy Blade over Sword Boomerang in general. The Heavy Blade is a little bit more total power. Although the Boomerang's more energy efficient. It's only good against one target. Whereas that you get to target where the Heavy Blade goes, and that can really matter. Yeah, the Heavy Blade stonks have gone up. Cube Tiny House Slaver's Collar. How interesting. Pretty happy with the Slaver's Collar here. Got a Bottled Demon Form and a Buffer, and that makes us pretty good at elite fighting in general, I think, especially with some extra energy. Good for the bosses as well. Cube does not play all that well with Helix. Tiny House just isn't that strong in general. We would get more max health, more money. We would get another potion. These are all nice. Bojangle says, can you see if you've completed a 20 somewhere in your game? There's an achievement specifically for beating a 20, but I think that only it only cares about doing that once with any character. I'm not sure if the game shows you an internal log for winning on A20 with each of the 4 characters. Good question, actually. Not so bad, Andy. Thanks for 33 months of support. Let's go Slaver Scholar. You could check your, your run history, if you still have that. That's certainly an option. Oh, I like this path. With the Slaver's Collar, we definitely want to fight several elites here. We'd also like to hit a shop before doing that, and we can easily do that. Get 3 elites plus a shop, plus lots of events, which means less regular fights, which are a big annoyance with the Slaver's Collar. Our boss at the end of the act, Bronze Automaton. Helix can really help with Bronze Automaton. Bottled Demon Form is very good against Bronze Automaton. Although Bottled Demon Form is good against any Act 2 boss, just to be clear. And we pretty much have to take 2 events and 2 combats before the shop. These are equivalent paths. I'm trying to figure out if there's any reason to take one over the other. I don't think there is. Let's do this one. Panda Tail, thanks for the Prime sub and the 6 months of support. The illusion of choice. Is this just Carnage headbutt the Carnage? I think that's better than playing Demon Form here. Just do upfront damage galore. For next hit, just try to kill in 3 turns. Yeah, we got it. There's no hand that doesn't kill this thing. Easy life. Anger, Hemo, Headbutt. unupgraded attacks are kind of underwhelming. By the way, to the person who asked how many attacks to add, you can see I gave an answer of 3 to 5. You can see in Act 1 we added exactly 5 attacks, and then I stopped. We took Fiendfire, but that's a rare pick, and it's really good. GP Maze, thanks for the Prime sub of the 2 months. Also, Fiendfire is usually deleting attacks from your deck, so it doesn't really count in the traditional way. No green, no click. Buffer prevail. Buffer save me. I think this is bash over Fiendfire. Fiendfire does 44, or I can bash for 27 with Vul next turn. I'll have 3 more strength next turn. And even our worst draw, it was only 2 attacks, actually. But yeah, I'm thinking this is bash strike. Let's do it. Nice. Perfect. Sword Boomerang does 60 damage. Holy moly. It's like a truck. Okay, this doesn't say plus on it, but it does say corruption is good on it. If you squint really, really hard, it's like right here. Tarabox, thanks for the 8 months of support. Yeah, we said the hallways were bad. Well, the easy pool wasn't too bad, but I think the hard pool could be worse. So this is the point where I would like to stop fighting regular fights. Ghosts? Don't love giving up max health here. We'd certainly have to lose a lot of it. Although apparitions can be kind of cool with corruption, I say no. No, thank you. Yeah, so this is an example of a fight that might not be so clean for us. Yeah. We can save 8 with this. Good enough. Alright, we kill it soon. Okay, that was a good Essence of Steel. Double Elixir. What the heck? Another Shrug It Off. Burning Pact okay as well. I'll take another Shrug, though. So, 500 gold into the shop. We might replace one of these elixirs, quite frankly. I would like to have slightly better potions going into this combat. But, what do we get? White Beast statue with potion belt. That's pretty hype. Guaranteed potion every combat. We can take a 3rd shrug. We can take an explosive potion's pretty good. Pellets can remove debuffs. I'm actually not that excited about pellets here. Although pellets with White Beast statue can do some cool things. I think that would mean not removing a card. Yeah, currently we can't really play power attack skill in the same turn, barring a weird corruption line. I don't expect that'll always be true. Removing Vuln against Heart is potentially not that important because of Helix as well, especially if we find it Disarm. It's going to be really easy to just Helix the big hit, and then we don't care that we're vulnerable. Windmill Slam the True Grit. I'm thinking about Windmill Slamming the Shrug. It's really not a Windmill Slam. It's a very slow slam. What I am going to do is buy Explosive Potion Striker move. Leaves us with 97. So yeah, we can take one of these two if we want to. I like Shrugs more with Corruption, to be honest. I'll pay the extra 22 for that. I could get them both. These potions are so dumb. We should probably upgrade Fiendfire, yeah? To make our single target damage that much better. Or we could upgrade Corruption to be 1 cheaper. Now that we have 3 shrugs, the Corruption actually has a use. I'm really not afraid of Book of Stabbing, am I? Cleave could be an okay upgrade for something like Slavers, but I've got double explosive potion. Surely we're fine, right? And the Hourglass. Surely I don't need more AoE. Trade this Corruption. Greetings, Gremlin Leader. Definitely using one of these. Might have to use the next one to prevent nonsense, because either I'm playing Demon Form and losing the buffer, or I'm not playing the Demon Form. Do like having another fire explosive potion still. I think I'm going to lose the buffer. Still the Fat Gremlin played the Demon Form. Does result in potentially getting attacked here. Thankfully, no. Carnage Ironwave Headbutt? Yeah. Tough call here, actually. Yeah, Gremlin Leader is quite random. Zach Jones says, what's the attack pattern for this boss? Let me give you a breakdown here. Since we do have Minty's, or not Minty, we have Bestiary installed, so I'm allowed to bring up the attack pattern for any given enemy. You can already see there's quite a block of text here. So we have 3 options. Summon gremlins, attack, or buff are the 3 options. But the chance is dependent on how many gremlins are on the field at the beginning of Gremlin Leader's turn. So after your turn, basically. With 0 allies alive, has a 75-25 split between rally and stab, between summon and attack. With 1 ally alive, there's a 50-50 split between attack and stab if the previous move was encourage, and a 62.5-37.5 split between rally and encourage if the previous move was stab. With more than 1 ally, it's a 66-34 split between encourage and stab. None of these moves can be used twice in a row. So that's quite a block of text. Basically, at any given moment, there's 2 possibilities for what Gremlin Leader can do based on what they didn't do last turn. And if there's 2 or more gremlins on the field, then she can only attack and buff. So it's important to keep killing the gremlins, because otherwise you're going to get overwhelmed really fast. It's a lot of words to say, get shanked. How much is Bash plus Carnage? We could just tank 10 to the face and try to get a kill next turn. I guess the question is, would Cleave Strike kill? Although I could also do Shrug, Cleave, Boomerang, right? Although Cleave will deal 18 damage. How much is this? Shield 10. So that will kill you. So it might be Bash Carnage here, actually. I think we should bash no matter what. I'm willing to lose stuff. Let's see, this would be 52, bringing them to about 30. So yeah, Cleave Strike would kill, I believe. Can also kill the Gremlin. Looks pretty safe. Take the 10 here and get out of here. Get him. Get 40 bucks and a Juzu bracelet. We cannot encounter normal enemies in question mark rooms, which means we won't run into any hard pool fights here. And we're more likely to find the Coliseum event, which is super duper rewarding. So I will take that Juzu. I won't take these cards. The DMD, thanks for the Prime sub. So close to that full year. So close. All right, we still have plenty of health, so we can upgrade here. Hopefully we can upgrade here. Sure hope so. Paid to thwack. All right, now I guess I'll upgrade Fiendfire. Get a relic, which is Matryoshka. So I guess that's what we would have gotten instead of this? No. Yeah, I think that is what we would have gotten instead of Bottle Tornado. This is a bit late for it, right? This is the penultimate guaranteed chest, so we're only actually guaranteed one more chest, and if we don't take the blue key, we have to skip a relic in that chest, so might as well take the blue key now. All right. There's almost assuredly a turn 1 demon form. Although I could keep my buffer if I did something else, but I'm not going to. Pretty happy to trade my buffer there. Definitely going to play Corruption here. I want to shrug first before I play the Corruption. I'd like to be able to play the Fiendfire if I draw into it, so I suppose not. Perfect block, too. Bash sounds good. Or we could... Actually, let's headbutt Shrug here. So I can block some of this hit. This all just gets deleted and turned into damage, and we're hopefully killing next turn. Let's look at, actually, how much damage do I have? Am I allowed to play any of these defends? Next turn we have, guaranteed, we'll have 10 strength, so this is 16 plus 16 plus 13 by 4. So that's 84 damage, meaning we need to deal 48 this turn. No, 45. Because of Hourglass. Which means we're good, right? 17 by 3 gets us there. 51, yeah. We've also got potion stuff too, right? But just guaranteed we're able to play at least one of these defends. Aren't I guaranteed a 4th attack next turn? I suppose you're right. There is literally no other card, huh? It's 1 defend if I play both. So yeah, we can actually play both of them. Good call. Yeah, there's no other cards. There's nothing. Wait, no we're not. Because of the wound. We are not guaranteed a 4th attack next turn. Excuse me. Now we're really, really short on damage. Foolish me for listening to chat here. Why didn't I think of that? All right, well, now what? Now the sad news is Explosive Pot doesn't kill, so I have to do something like Forge Pot and Explosive Pot. That would be 19 by 2. No, that still doesn't kill. Oh my god. Don't worry, chat. They said they're sorry. I fell for it. I fell for it. The most expensive 5 health we've ever saved. Yeah, minus 25. I should have... Well, no, I shouldn't have. Could save scum. We could. Not going to, though. The Orochi Mans, thanks for the 7 months of support. Kills, right? Yeah, you'd want it to. It kills if you're really, really, really hopeful and really bad at math, but unfortunately, no, it's 1 short. Even if we use both potions, we're 1 short here. So why would you use any potion, right? Might as well keep them both. There we go, blood potion. Okay, not so bad, not so bad. But we'll remember that lesson about the Book of Stabbing. And I'm not going to say no to a feed. No way. Odds of that draw have to be astronomically bad? No, they really weren't, actually. Because there weren't that many cards to draw from. So it was something like 10, 20%. Not as bad as you'd think. But gain 6 max health, taking a curse here. I'll just take another relic. Happy Flower for more energy. Never listen to chat. Trust but verify. Take in the information that chat has suggested, and then consider the other variables in play. Did that activate? No, it didn't activate. So we got Thwack, but I just want to remind everyone, Juzu Bracelet gets no credit for this. Not an ounce. Combat's avoided 0. We were going to get that anyway. Don't trust it, Twitch chat. It's lying to you. It's lying to you. This fight could go a little bit awkwardly, actually. Boomerang knows what's up, though. Actually, quite important that we not die here. Let's see. 5 plus 8 plus 7. 15, 20. So I'd have to Explosive Pot to get a kill. That's fine. I'm down with Explosive Pot to land a feed here. Don't think the Forge Pot does the work. We could get 1 max health with the Forge Pot, but it doesn't get the kill on its own, so I don't think it's worth it. We'll defend next turn. Sounds fine. No reason to use the defend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 32. Okay, we're out of here. Good. We healed 9 health from that. Although we did lose 1 potion. Onwards to victory. A powerful fight with many rewards. Note that this does count as an elite room. So we're actually at 4 base energy here. Meaning I can shrug demon form. Keep our buffer here. Or I can shrug into Fiendfire. Deal 44 to the knob. Is 44 better than 3 strength per turn? Maybe. Do I get a guaranteed potion from this? Yes. Yes, we do. Do the Orb Walkers count as an elite fight? No. And does the Black Star work here then? Also, no. You don't get an extra relic. But you do get 2 relics anyway. So, it's fine. I just want to do 44. There's not that much health between them. Is this the Forge Pot? Let's see. If I bash, strike, we deal 9 plus 10, 19, 16. 19 plus 16 does not kill here. But with the Forge Potion, we will kill the Gremlin Knob, and it'll be an upgraded feed. So we save 8 health plus gain 1 max health from this. I say we do it. Storm Champion says, if I recall correctly, Preserved Insect doesn't work either. Might be wrong. Preserved Insect does lower their max health, but doesn't shrink them. I think giving a little tiny peek into how janky the code behind Slay the Spire is. So it works, but only because they coded a special exception for it. But they couldn't make it work completely because reasons. Or maybe they just didn't put in the effort to make it work completely. I don't know. It's weird. Definitely grateful for that 1 energy there. And here as well. Wow, perfect kill. Nice fight. We gained another 9 health. We get Shovel Molten Egg, 125 gold, a Liquid Memories, and a card reward. What an obscenely rewarding event this is. Thanks for the 125 gold. Heavy Blade Plus. Let's go. Yoink. So, hello to Hokome. Wait, what is this fight? Never seen this enemy combination before. It's from the event called the Colosseum, which can only be found in the second half of Act 2. You have to fight 2 slavers who will ambush you. And then in round 2, you can fight a Gremlin Knob plus a Taskmaster, which will give you huge rewards if you can beat them. Oh, potions. Give me potions. Those are cool potions, actually. Give me those. Full Snecko Oil. I like it. Really like it. This is a good deck for Snecko Oil. Terror Incognita with 13 months. We love the Colosseum. Actual snake oil merchants. It's true. She's selling snake oil here, and I love it. Debating Fear Pot versus Elixir here. I like the aesthetic of this potion line. I'm wondering if there's any world where we need the Elixir. Seems pretty unlikely for now. Let's do it. No one likes a dry snake. And this might be premium snake oil moments. Make our turn 1 a bit better with this demon form. Let's do it. Drink the snake oil. Demon form costs 1. Bash costs none. Now we're talking. Killed this thing. Yeah, that's a premium snake oil moment. Not so much. No, you don't. So we can kill right now if we want to. But I'm hungry. Don't strike, because Hourglass would kill. I'm hungry. Take 11 to heal for 3, gain 3 max health. Probably not. I think we just give up on this feed. So that we definitely get through Bronze Automaton. Looks like Fiendfire is a bit worse with feed. Definitely. Definitely. Dark Embrace, where are you? Get a bag of marbles for turn 1 Vuln. Another Liquid Memories. Double Corruption. You mean I've been carrying this corruption around for nothing? No, it's fine. Don't really want a Ghostly Armor. Definitely don't want to Combust. We skip. Alright, I'd say we're doing okay. Wouldn't call this run amazing at the moment. Seems like our upgrade is either feed or we dig. I think I'd rather dig. More relics is definitely better at this point. Let's dig. What do we get? Well, that's probably better than upgrading feed, surely. 14 max health right away. That's pretty good. I doubt I'm going to feed 14 times from here. Do I even bother with Bash in this fight? Doesn't seem like I should. Ideally, our goal in this fight is to preserve the buffer until the Hyper Beam, but it's probably not going to be easy to do that. We don't have quite enough block. Fear Potion. You know what? I will play Bash, actually. We might apply Vuln in this fight. What's Corruption right away? Could use Liquid Memories to preserve buffer if we don't get another block card here. Or we can just use the buffer. I think I'm cool just using it. Should be a short fight anyway. It's going to be really hard to preserve it in 2 turns anyway, right? Yeah, I think so. Carnage. Cool. Do I want feedback right now? I don't think so. I want Shrug back. Yeah, as you can see, we're never dying to Hyper Beam. We just have enough hit points to survive. But hopefully we can just straight up kill before that happens as well. So we're gonna bash. Ear Pot. Heavy Blade for 118. I'm pretty sure we feed next turn. So it does gain 24 block. To play Cleave. Strike. Feed. Thanks for holding that feed for me. GG. Not a bad fight at all. And we have 97 max health, and we have a Bottled Demon Form Plus, which certainly makes Reaper Plus a good addition to the deck, dealing massive damage to enemies and potentially giving us a lot of health back. There's also Impervious to block damage up front, but why block damage when it happens when you can block it after the fact? Also, this card's upgraded, this card's not. Not that that matters a whole lot here. Give me that Reaper. And we're offered Pandora's Box, Philosopher's Stone, Fusion Hammer. How much energy does this deck want? Definitely not the world's worst Pandora's Box. Transforming 8 cards with Molten Egg is something. But with the Fusion Hammer, we can just dig at every rest site anyway, right? Seems like a very takeable Fusion Hammer. Especially since all of our attacks are upgraded anyway. That sounds pretty reasonable to me. I don't really like the idea of going into Act 3 hallway combats with only 3 base energy. That's going to be pretty tough. Even with the Reaper in the demon form. Let's go Hammer here. Interesting placement of elites. Those are mutually exclusive with the shops? Really? Ew. Going to any shop means max of 1 elite. I guess I'll just go to a shop in Act 4 then, huh? I want relics. Lots of relics. This path gets me quite a few. And then we'll have like 500 gold for Act 4. That seems reasonable. I don't have any reason to expect we would die along this path. We should be very strong. We should be able to heal constantly. We have lots of max health. We're probably going to gain a bunch of max health. I have no reason to believe this will go badly. Int 82, thanks for the 15 months of support. It's quite a bit of subitude. Orisville says, why did the Ironclad ask the Bronze Automaton for advice? Because he feels the sentries would give him feedback after the fight. No. Just no. Hit points back. That's what I want. Tech potion. Good work. Wait, no. Bad work. Oh, no. I thought that would be enough damage. Fine. The shreds, you say? Okay, good, good. There we go. 100 hit points is a lot of hit points. Flame Barrier is a lot of block, and I do think we want a bit more block options. And with Corruption, I don't mind 2-cost skills, so I'll take that over the upgraded attacks there. Anything but stab. We got. That is within the parameters I gave you, because I wanted the 6 max health from the curse here, even if I don't really want the curse. Curse is definitely bad. Oh well. What can you do? Hopefully I can headbutt that feed. It'd just kill you, I think, but... headbutt will do too much damage if I overcommit here. Also just liquid memories, since we have so many potions. Yeah, let's do that. Liquid memories, the feed. No such thing as too many shrugs when you've got corruption. Thematically, which Spire enemy would be the worst to headbutt? Spiker. It's gotta be Spiker, right? That just sounds like a bad time. My face. Take an event. Ooh, and what a good event it is. Could take 999 gold and 12 max health. Could prevent myself from ever healing again. No, let's fight a boss. Let's eat the Guardian. Kay's gonna ruin buffer? That's kind of rude. Guess I could block pot. Whatever. missed the headbutt, huh? Jan Janssen, thanks for the Prime sub and the 2 months. That poor Guardian. Won't someone think of that poor Guardian? There we go. Peace pipe? Hey! Instead of digging, what if I remove this curse? And there's the disarm, which we definitely want. Do I ever die to the Act 1 boss rematch? I have never. I have taken a bunch of damage to Hexaghost in the Act 1 boss rematch. And I think I have had Hexaghost hit me with Inferno, too. I've also had Guardian hit me on turn 2, but I've never died to it. The devs say that it's very rare for players to die to that event, but it does happen sometimes. Spiker. Oh good, this is 28. Convenient. Now it's time for Block Pot. Still lose the buffer, but I don't take 11 here. Use you. Oh my. Don't explode me too. Good. I think. Guess I have to cleave. Fight's terrible. Whatever, I've got Reaper, right? Yeah, we're fine. Worst case scenario, the Hourglass can slowly whittle it down. Or leave home without a Spiker solution, chat. Battle Trance Plus. Now that is a nice thing to find here. We are hurting for card draw. And it says plus. Chezgak, thanks for the 2 months of support. And Chico6 with the Prime sub and the 2 months as well. Thank you both. Clash is here. Alright, I'm losing the Stinky Curse before it breaks my buffer at an inopportune time again. And we're fighting the Reptile, which does make me wish just a little bit that I'd kept the Explosive Potion. Could just Fiend Fire on turn 1 here. Take a bunch of damage to the face. Kind of makes turn 2 a bit sketchy, though. I'm okay to use the Colorless Potion, perhaps. Stack a pot for more Fiend Fire? No, we just played Battle Trance, so we can't draw any more cards. This will not draw cards. That no-draw effect really will get us here. We could use the Snecka Oil next turn, if we want to. Let's see what's in the Colorless Potion. Worst case scenario, this is another card, but I was hoping we'd find something like Dramatic Entrance to hit these bird nerds with. That makes Sword Boomerang good enough to use? I think so. And I think we just now Fiendfire here, let the Hourglass kill this one, lose our buffer for 9, versus trying to strike it, and then losing the Fiendfire. Okay. Good enough, hopefully. Repto actually doesn't attack on this turn. I draw Corruption Double Shrug. How curious. Nice. $13, $12, $17. 42. We're a little bit short here. So I can either Liquid Memories or Snecko Oil. I think this is probably Snecko Oil. I'm actually not sure Cleave would get us the kill even. But yeah, let's go Snecko Oil. Heavy Blade Feed. Excellent work. Pretty willing to use the potions aggressively here because we're guaranteed to get more. Another Heavy Blade Plus is going to get added, quite frankly. I think that's just good enough to include here. Fancy Skink with the Prime sub in the 5 months. That should be the last damage dealing card that we need, just for the record. All right, time to dig. Self-forming Clay. Upon taking damage, gain 3 block next turn. This relic plus lots of health can beat Heart on its own, pretty much. Very good find. But what about this relic? Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card to your hand. Corruption. What about that? Seems like we've improved the deck pretty substantially in just a few floors here. I'll take the stick. Now, every time I play a skill, we get a random new card, and yes, it is very dumb. The fun kind of dumb, usually. Like Limit Break into Limit Break kind of dumb. Into Exhume Limit Break. I think I can eat this thing. Let's eat the Transient. There we go. Now we're talking. I want to draw these again. Didn't I exhaust the feed? No, I did not. Okay, I could kill Transient right now. Seems OP. Well, I should have thought that a bit more through, actually. Now it doesn't have enough health left for me to injure it. Yeah, I did that to myself, actually. Reaper! Get out of here, you stinky Transient. Leave me some card draw. I like card draw. Too many limit breaks. Who knew too much strength could be a bad thing? Who knew? Actually, she'll tell me too much block can be a bad thing. That all ought to help get to the feed a bit faster. Excellent. Ice Cream. Energy is now conserved between turns. Another Flame Barrier. With the Ice Cream, I'll take this Energy Potion. And double Orb Walkers for another Rare Relic. Let's do it. This is a very strong run. On many, many counts. $60 gold plus a bird face to earn. Heal 2 upon playing a power, plus a potion containing a power. Plus an armaments plus to upgrade all cards in her hand, including the cards that Dead Branch made. Sting Red's also really good with Dead Branch Ice Cream, mind you. Urn-shaped bird. Shrug. Sure. Give me back Pommel, I guess. Still looking for corruption here. Got it. Hello. Flash actually works. It's kind of insane. Is there any way to kill with the feed here? Doesn't really look like it, huh? Not gonna be enough damage to do cleave, strike, heavy blade, feed. Although we do have buffer. So I'll just take the hit and maybe we can headbutt. Exactly, we can headbutt. Cool. Oh, I was going to say, we could also potentially make armaments to gain 1 more max health. Sweet. How's it going, Gagarix? Quit Hearthstone after 7 years and playing now Spire. I'm already Ascension 12. Any advices? Sometimes have so many cards in your deck. Skipping cards is definitely a beneficial thing. You want to make use of this button a lot. Adding upgraded cards is almost always good. If they say plus on them, strongly consider. But cards that are unupgraded might be worth not taking. I like, as a rule of thumb, adding around 5 cards in Act 1. Also, since you're coming from Hearthstone, another point I'll try to make for Slay the Spire is to avoid overcommitting to quote-unquote an archetype. It's really easy to look at the cards you're being offered and try to picture, your finished deck. All of the common attacks that you want to have and the powers that you want to go with them. And you can think to yourself like, oh, this is the deck that I'm going for, so I'm going to pick cards that are in that finished deck. But because Slay the Spire offers you cards one at a time with random choices, and more importantly, because your deck has to fight after each card pick, you need to make sure that your deck of cards is able to perform in the current state. It has to be at every step along the way towards your finished deck. Still has to be a functioning deck. So you don't want to overly restrict yourself by committing to a particular synergy or type of cards in your mind. Keep your eyes open for cards that can help you in the short term, and be willing to take those, even if they don't necessarily synergize with what you already have. Assume I would remove Demon Form now if I could. I don't think I would, actually. We have all of these heavy blades. It really is our core damage plan. Although the corruption does make it a little redundant. Just a little bit. Lose liquid bronze? I'll lose liquid bronze. I think our damage is sorted here. How's it going in Nestrix? We're going to be checking out Baalorlord tomorrow after Slay the Spire. So there will be some Baalorlord action pretty soon. Bonk. Have I ever made a tier list for the characters? Yes. Yes, we've done tier lists for all the characters, which should be listed below the stream. I think exclamation point, the name of the character. For example, exclamation point Ironclad has my Ironclad tier list. None. Interesting. But have I done a tier list of enemies as roommates? Champ has got to be the worst roommate by far. He's like going to be hosting ragers all the time, calling you a weakling when you're trying to get ready for work. He's just a big old jerk. Wouldn't even let you wear his belt. We want a real armaments. I feel like I took an Arma Plus, didn't I? Yeah, we have a real one. Okay, good talk. Your pot? Nah, I like these potions. I like weak potion for heart, especially. Can Dead Branch create a feed? No, it cannot. It can also not create Reaper. But it can generate powers that we can use to heal from the Bird Face turn. And it can generate Exhume, which we can use to get back the one feed that we already have for real. Excuse you. Ooh, Dark Embrace here. Ow. Cute. All right, let the blocketing begin. How much damage has Helix prevented? 318, according to Helix. Seems to be a large number. You dead? Yeah, just go dual wield on the heavy blade. Heavy blade feed. Dang. That's a lot of strength. That is a lot of strength. I see you. All right, pretty good turn one versus these two. We got several powers in play. play another demon form. Fun. Let's do it. Become strong, my clad. 5 strength per turn. Not sure I can actually eat the donut this turn, but I'm going to try, dang it. Pendant, my savior. Cry havoc. Gonna say, if you could make an Exhume right about now, that'd be perfect. Sweet. Excellent. All right, we have 145 max health. We've got Dead Branch Corruption. We've got Ice Cream. We have Helix. We have Bottled Demon Form. This run is stupid good. And it is going to squish the Spire now. Did Juzu Bracelet do something this run? It did do something. I'm not sure what it did exactly. But it did something. Exactly one thing. Oh, is it the reason we have all these Snecko oils? That would make sense. Time to dig. I think it's probably better to toke, by the way, but I'll dig. The letter opener. 3 skills played equals 5 damage to all enemies. Brimstone is here. The start of your turn, gain 2 strength and give enemies 1 strength. That's a little spooky, actually. That's how we could lose, but I don't think it would be enough. And this run is ludicrously strong. So, screw it. Let's do it. Just for fun. Can't buy uppercut and remove. Alright, lose the strike then. That's going to give the heart extra strength per turn, but also us extra strength per turn. Don't forget, we also get strength. Do pot on the demon form better than Brimstone? Probably. Instantly causing problems with buffer? Make an energy potion. In this fight. Oh, I didn't need to. Dum-dum. It's all good. Could be a little awkward. Yeah. Ouch. Could use the power potion. I don't feel the need to. We have a Reaper, right? We can get a lot of this health back. Go headbutt, defend, blade. Glad we saved the buffer. We only lose 48. Not so bad. Be taking that health back, thanks. And I would like to eat you as well, just for a little bit of extra security. It hardly seems fair. That's why we bought the Brimstone. We have to give them a chance. Double power potion. Actual feel no pain. And 2 upgraded defense. Surely the heart is doomed now. Surely. Okay, I can only play 2 powers, so we actually don't want to use the power potion yet. That would cost me my buffer. Unless I can play Iron Wave. That would let me play more powers. Yes, let's do that. What do you got? Berserk, Fire Breathing, Combust. Those are all kind of bad. So I'll take a Fire Breathing. Damage or Power Pot? I'll do the damage. Keep the potion. I guess we just play the Corruption, right? Surely that's better than buffering for 70. Yeah, surely this is take 70, play the Corruption, right? It's not even 70, because it'll be weak. We might have 100 block at the end of the turn if I play Corruption. Why not Armor Corruption? Because it only gets 3 blocks. We get 3 block, we lose 2 to beat to death, then we play Corruption, we take 2... We lose the buffer anyway. So, Arma doesn't save the buffer. That's why. Hey, Feel No Pain. Welcome to the show. Oh, hey, Feel No Pain. Welcome to the show. Again. Put a power potion to there as well. Might as well now, yeah? Oh boy, Metallicize. What great power potions we've had. Here we go. Bonk. Yeah, that's a pretty good turn. We get attacked for 5 by 15, apparently. It's a big number. With weaken too. It's a very big number. Ouch. Of course, then there's the thing where the heart's just kind of dead now. The health situation does not appear to be a substantial problem. GG, Mr. Hart. GG. Now that was a delightful run. Very strong, very fun. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And don't forget to follow on Twitch to watch the content live. Click the link in the description below.